What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the yard. We out here for a little late night session. Just a little quick kick back and chill. I was watching Lemon and then I fell asleep. And then when I woke up, he was cussing out the chat and then giving me my praises. So I just want to say first, thank you, Lemon. I appreciate the praises. You know what I'm saying? I don't come out here to kiss nobody ass and I just come out here and do my own thing. And I just give my opinion on anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't be too invested. So appreciate the words of encouragement from you. Um, but what's up, y'all? So since we last talked, well, first let me speak to everybody that's here. And let me see who else live? Oh, ain't nobody live. All right, hold on. Let me speak real quick because y'all some late night soldiers and y'all up in here. Good morning. Good morning to you all. How you doing? What's up, Naturally Butter? Thank you for being here, my love. What up, Bobby? How you doing, boo? I saw you speaking over at Lemons. Um, Room shaker, shaker. What you doing up this late? What up, Mo Better? Peach Cobbler, weary nightstand. Yaya in the building. Hey, 504 girl. Miss Jean, I don't want to use a name. M Renee, what up, midget? Hey, Swag TV. Why did I click Shamar? And Lemon and Dragons are in the chat. um, yeah. So I was going to bed, but I'm going to listen with my eyes closed with my earbuds in. That's what's up. What's up? It's a Capricorn thing. Hey, Kurt Ray. What up, the bushes? HTX, sweetie. What's up, Miss Francis Thibodeau? Hubby in here with the shirt off, Swag TV, but he's eating. I know that's right, Jazzy. Hold on, now what he eating though is the question. Ow. I'm here for the quiet storm voice. That's my just woke up and still got my robe on type voice. I woke up, got out of bed, smoked, and turned this back on. And lo and behold, I'm trying to be up for a little bit. And let me go into bed. What up, Watanya? How you doing, my love? Haven't seen you in a minute. Good to see you. Hey, Jeannie G. He was cursing me out, drunk fucker. Hey, O.D.S. in chat. So, Jeannie G, I did hear him cussing you out. A series of things went on throughout that live stream, though, because let's not forget throughout that live stream, and I hope Lemon goes back and edits that situation. But he definitely had some assassination attempts to his channel by way of um super chats, which was wild. But what up, chat? Let me share this out because we got about 76 people, and that ain't normal. Let me share my live real quick because my notifications might not be going out since I went live earlier today. So let me share this real quick on my members. Y'all hit the like button as well. That can help get my video out. But hold on. So when I got back, I don't know what happened over at Lemons in the last hour of the show because I was laying on my heating pad because my back been bothering me. So I'm laying on the heating pad and I dozed off. I had took my earpiece out and just had it playing like low in my ear so I could hear it. So I could hear the I don't know, and I don't be listening to shows like this on a normal. Hey Hazel, what up, Jessica Towns? They didn't go out. I like sub and share. Thank you, boo. Not Bree up too. What up, Bree? But yeah, so I sent out. I was just sitting there, laying in there, listening or whatever, and it went from just quiet, calm, just talking and chilling to all of a sudden I'm hearing Lemon just cussing out everybody, and I didn't know what went wrong, what went on, what happened. So, Bree, good thing you did drop down. So I did. So this is what I did notice, and this was before I went to sleep. The whole reason everything, not Sour Patch was begging for his love and attention. I'm not gonna comment in that realm of the situation because y'all, I be super hard on Sour Patch, and it's just because I love her, I fuck with her or whatever. But I didn't say anything objective tonight, y'all. I just mind my business and I was just watching. But the people feel like I guess they felt like you was doing a lot, Sour Patch. But boo, do you boo? If you want to do a lot, you do a lot, baby. I ain't gonna make no more comments about how you defend. I want somebody to stand up for me like Sour Patch stand up for fucking Lemon. Shit. Give me a motherfucking Sour Patch, bitch. Where my Sour Patch at? But I ain't got nothing against it, baby. Do your thing. Well, thank you, Naturally Butter. I appreciate it. Yeah, I set a little goal up, you guys, if you feeling kind of generous. And I lowered the ball to just $2. Just $2 to show some love. It seemed like everyone I would leave and come back. He was talking about Jay Dunn. What's up, Sharika? Sharika was up there chilling too. I saw the chat making comments your way, Rika, but I know you don't give a damn one way or the other. But um, it was something else. I was about, did they limit embarrass her? I hope up there. It was something else I was gonna speak on. Oh, all right. So the whole reason the shit went down the way it did was Bree got in a position. What up, wet butt? Not I'll be your soft patch. Thank you, love. But the whole reason it ended up the way that it was basically Bree had she was in a position to be there for the show. Then she got a position to be advanced to a different show. Money talks, and at the end of the day, Pettyville showed up and showed out, and they told Bree, "Boom, you staying over at Room Shaker." So Bree was presented with a handsome amount of cash, and she made the decision that she had to make for her channel and for herself. I would have likely took the $500 as well. $500 ain't no chump change. And if a motherfucker want to show you that they love you and that they appreciate you, what's up with this $500 though? Didn't Pizarro get $500 to take Jay Dunn out? Was it 500 or was it 600 to take Jay Dunn out? What's up? It's a Capricorn thing. I need to do more of these. I be sleep, baby, and Lemon don't normally end this early, but he been on since what 7 o'clock this afternoon. So I guess he would be tired at this point. But I need me. I ain't gonna say I need me some support like that, but nah, that was a good thing. But yeah, where my $500 blessing at? Let me see where I can, what tree I can go shake and get me $500. I don't want to do nothing strange for it though. You said I Miss Bree show too. I was tired today, so Jessica, it don't help that she changed her show around about that she changed her show around like 6 times yesterday. Her times kept changing, so we can't fault you for that. O.D.S, how is it a problem? And I support y'all more than he do. So Room Shaker, what do you? What is that? I don't know exactly what that means, love. Hold on, I'll drop the link for you, Room Shaker, because I saw you say that in somebody else's chat, but I don't know exactly what you mean by that. I feel like your support is your support. Um, of course you ain't gonna please everybody and somebody will have an opinion over it regardless. So can you give me a little clarification? You can type it if you don't feel like coming up here or whatever. But I don't know exactly what it means, boo. What that means. I ain't turning nothing down but my collar. Okay, it's business. You said good for her, Jeannie G. I know that's right. Go ahead, Bree. Yeah, I ain't knocking it. I ain't no hater when it comes to it. Like to hear this calm voice. I saw a super chat. I apologize if I didn't acknowledge it. Jeannie G, thank you for the 199. I definitely appreciate it. Hold on one second. Room Shaker is back here, y'all. Let me shaker.
Yeah.
All right. What's up, boo? So what were you what is it that you're asking?
Because everybody is saying this is going against the beef sector, but how can they feel this way when I be in y'all chats more than some of the beef sector people do? So how's it all of a sudden a beef sector issue?
I got you. So, all right. So in this situation, what you're doing is essentially making a competitive sport out of the challenge that he's having, which is not nothing different for the beef sector. Now, what that does is it usually spikes a sense of it puts drama in the air. That's what the expectation of service is. So you're doing what the intended purpose of the beef sector is. You're gonna get pushback from people who don't fuck with you or people who don't want to fuck with you. So that's to be expected. You got to kind of let them say what they want to say and still do your own thing, not give a fuck for real, for real. Like, yes, it's known that your support is here and your privilege is, you know what I'm saying? Your purpose is there. But that at the end of the day, that don't mean nothing because a person who don't like you gonna say something regardless. So you ain't got to go around and make sure it's known that you do support. We see you, Room Shaker. You hit these links and put your mouth in everybody's business. So feel free, go do your shit and stand on your business. Like, and that ain't me playing no fence, but that's me. Like, bitch, that's your content. If you decide that you want to go head to head with his shit, what can he do? But he can either stand on business, do his show, or he can fold and move his show around. Either way, the it's content. So I don't think he's gonna move his show, and I don't think after going through all this, you should change yours. Just do it if you want to do it.
I'm not. I'm just trying to find voice of reason because, like I say, if that's the case, why do they want outside sectors to support anyway? If it's going to be an issue, like we our own entity and we got our own sectors, so whatever we do in our own sectors, like it is what it is. They could basically kiss my ass. I'm gonna do it
Yeah.
regardless.
Hey, I mean, because Everybody don't like a challenge. Just because people, I mean, and some people who like lemon may not like the challenge. So it'll give them another opportunity or something to watch. So, I mean, I wouldn't take it personal. It's going, I mean, you have to literally, you're playing a dirty game. So you're going to expect dirty looks. The whole purpose
But
of your
it's
show
not so
is to
necessarily
ruffle the
dirty
feathers.
because some people striking, some people doxing. I'm throwing up in. Like, I don't, son, we ain't even got to talk about it because I really don't care. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
I
just
get you just want to
laughing.
object the point. You just want to talk it out. I feel you. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I hope you took heed to what I'm saying. I'm just do and basically do your shit. Like if you're gonna do it, do it. It's messy, so expect mess. But look, Don talking about ODS. You think I can hit the live button on and people show up? I'm trying to do a late night strip show. Go ahead, Don. Go do that, and I'll share you out for the ladies. How about that?
Wait, who's tripping? Oh, hell no. Let me get
No.
down.
All right, Real Shaker. Thank you for coming up.
You
All right. You just say I hope Bree is entertaining. Yeah, I hope it's a successful show for everybody. Why I feel so close to the screen? Hold on. I hope it's a successful show for everybody. So it is what it is. Room Shaker, take his ass lemon to hell if you want to. What up, fan? Late night. How you doing, boo? Room Shaker made a smart power move in this game. Yeah, that's what's to be expected. So everybody, if she want to go live and do a show, go live and do a show, boo. Ain't nobody gonna stop you. Let me go get my chapstick. Hold on. Oh. Yeah, people go live on top of challenges all the time. So it is what it is, Room Shaker. Do what you want to do to those that show up. Now, Room Shaker, what I should have said to you while you was up here, my bad, I didn't, because I don't like to talk behind people back. So, Room Shaker, now I'm gonna tell you right now, a lot of the people that's saying they're gonna do something to go against Lemon, they feel that way right now in the moment. When they, if they, or when they fake out on you and they don't actually show up, don't feel bad. Just know that there's a lot of flaky people. People say they're gonna do something and they don't always follow through with it. So don't feel no type of way if it don't plan out like you think it might, because people just is not reliable. I'm gonna tell you that now. So, and if it's 1,000 people over here watching the talent show, you better believe they gonna fake out and they gonna go back on what they saying and they're gonna be over there just to watch. And so just don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't think everybody that's trying to hype you up and be your friend about it is your friend about it. Some people just want to set you up for failure. I ain't them people. I just want you to go over there and do what you gotta do. I'm gonna be in both chats and be messy as the bitch if I can. So the power move would have been to get code. Now, do you think it's all right? So with her first snatching Bree and then snatching the event, I mean, it's still gonna be the mess though. I agree with you. I'm gonna just say it. If she got code or got him to not be there, it probably would have been one thing. It's a lot of money invested into this situation, so I don't know. Do what y'all want to do. I'm gonna just watch. That's all I can say. Have a backup for the backup. Facts. I'll be in both. I'm not depending on them to watch me. You so that's what I said. Do your thing regardless from Shaker, but just don't. People ain't dependable though. Everybody that say they coming ain't gonna show up. Problem. Trust me. I done plenty of challenges and shit. Even just plenty of lives and people avoid shit and they don't come through with shit. Now, other than that, I haven't really seen anything else. Oh, J Don was getting cussed out. I'm a mod on lemons. Now, when the super chats came through, the shits went by so fast. Lemon got some good mods. His mods was in there. They snatched the message down. By the time you snatch it down, hey Shauna, you can't see it. I don't be checking pages. I don't know. I'm a lazy mod. When it come to modding, I'm a lazy mod. So I ain't about to be checking pages and sit. Good night, naturally butter. Thank you for being here, babe. But people will go through. They can check the lives or whatever. Check the page and see who it is. I don't think that was Jay Dunn. Now, it didn't help my case that Jay Dunn ended up dropping down 2 times on like her Dunn data or just like I think it was her first name Dunn page to speak her innocence. I can't blame her at that point, but I don't think that she would waste no $1.99s and stuff to P-bomb Lemon. Like, I didn't think that she would pull out a thing on his panel anyway, but like, I don't see that as like her stilo. Um, so when Lolo kept saying such and such and such, and she was hard off on saying that it was Jay Dunn, Lolo, that was one of them times when And I love you. You gave me a super chat earlier, so it's no disrespect. I say this was love. That was one of those times where you supposed to shut the fuck up and just sit there, Lolo. But in true Lolo fashion, Lolo was, that's Jay Dunn, and I know it's this, that, and the third, and hadn't checked, fact checked, nothing, ain't done nothing but sat there and read the messages. And because the message said it was Jay Dunn, oh, you think it was Jay Dunn. Lolo, no, you've been on here long enough. You know how this shit goes. I need you to say Easy Rider, Quiet Storm, or Oral Expressions. You need not to do that, Lolo. That was a moment that it would have inserted you into some shit. And then I think Jay Dunn ended up still dropping down in the chat and you know what I'm saying, going in and telling you how she felt about you. And at that point, you like, oh no, I'm sorry, I was no, it was too late at that point because you had said it already 1,000 times. So um, it wasn't Jay Dunn. If it was Jay Dunn would want everybody to know about it. She would have put a post up on her wall or something. She did put a post up, but the post said basically, bitch, that won't me. So, and I really don't think it was her. The assumption can be made cause of past actions up for, and that is very much true, Miss 504. But just based off of the name, no, we can't do that. And Jada always want credit for the shit that she doing. He said she was on those edibles. Baby, when she came on that panel, just her intro alone. Now, mind you, I wasn't in the chat. I had the earpiece in my ear and I was driving because I told y'all I was going to get food. So I was on my way back from getting my food or whatever. And she came on there and I was just like, there go my boo Lolo. Go ahead, Lolo. So y'all, I did go get my salmon bites. I ended up also getting some lamb chops, some collard greens, and some mac and cheese. It was good. The lamb chops, I didn't really like the glaze seasoning that they had on them. So I ended up using some A1 on them, but I did like the rice, the bed of rice that it came on. Hey, Queen Tulsa. So that's what we've been with that. The two people they choose, Dimples and Jaden, want credit for their work. Now, one of them did say Dimples. I don't know if it was Dimples. Dimples has me blocked, and I could see the super chat when it came through. So I don't think that was the real Dimples either. Dimples had me blocked for a minute, which I don't understand why. Because me and them don't even fight like that. Well, we do, but like I hate when people block. It's so punky. But whatever. So I don't think that was Dimples or Jadon. Nah, that's easy targets for somebody to set up just based off of the shit that they do on a regular. So, right, Pizarro, you said it won't hurt because you blocked too. So yeah, I knew it wasn't her. Matter of fact, when this shit happened, Dimples was live, if I'm not mistaken. All right, Queen Tulsa, have a great night. Dimples was live doing her own show or whatever. I ain't stick around. Let me see. How long was she live? A whole 53 minutes. So what's up, Miss Ray? So that's where we at with this. The next thing happening on the block will be the talent show this weekend. And does this live right here serve as my live for today, y'all? Since I told y'all I was gonna come back live at 1 o'clock. I mean, not 1 o'clock, on tomorrow, which is today now. Lemon cussed out several people tonight. It could have been anybody. This is true. This is very true. She came live after the first one. Oh, damn. So that does look kind of suspect. So, um, I guess the part I missed when I fell asleep was, well, of course, the Bushes, you and on the West Coast. So it's about to be 2 a.m. 11, 12, 1, 2. So it's about to be 11 o'clock there for y'all. So the 11 o'clock news about to come on the West Coast, but it's 2 a.m. here in on the East Coast. So they were heading to Discord to just go kick it and chill. I hope Noble got the link to Discord because I know he was trying to get over there so he can go hang out with Lemon. But before Noble was talking about coming, I guess they was talking about a little Diddy after party type vibe. Is that what was going on? Lolo went to bed, I think. She went to bed a little while ago. But I didn't see nobody else live. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me check something. Hold on. Oh, well, Lemon ass ain't going to bed or Discord. So Lemon is over on Shamar's panel right now. And Shamar getting him a little mini interview. And shouts out to Shamar. He been doing his thing. He got an open panel right now with 190 people. You said Sour Patch kicked the link to beg Lemon to go to Discord. So I said I was not speaking on Sour Patch because that's my boo, and I don't want to seem like I'm being shady. But when I did come back in there, they were making these little kissy face sounds and stuff. Was that, hey, Sincere, I was in your live earlier, boo. I hope you saw me. I was driving, so I dropped down one time and then I couldn't read the chat. I just kept it in my ear. I'm sorry that you and Brooke are fighting. I didn't get the lead up story as to how that happened, but yeah, I mean, it's good to see you consistently doing your content. But yeah, I don't know what happened. I heard it was some Chip and Dale action. Sour Patch. I don't know if she was being sarcastic since y'all always say she loves some lemon. Hey Tori. But they was doing a little laugh and shit together. She sat over there for 2 hours begging him. It was sick. The desperation. Wow. You say you're not fighting with her. Understood. Sometimes it can seem like fighting, but you just basically getting your point across. So my bad for putting that wrong information out there. Lemon over there with Shamar Q stuff. Yeah, Lemon is over there chilling with Shamar at the moment. Um, and shouts out, like I said, shouts out to Shamar. Shamar been doing his thing, and he's getting a lot more visibility as of lately, and I love that for him. He keeps consistent shows and shit going, and he's been like that for a minute. I've been following Shamar since I don't know what the event was, but he started dropping down over during something, and I think it was like a talent show or something that had happened, and I've been following him since then. So you say he's over there because he knows Shakim like him. So is it to make Shakim jealous, or just to be in Shakim's area so that to piss him off? Other than that, y'all, what else has gone on in the last 6 hours since I've been live? What time was my live? How long ago was that? Oh, that was 9 hours ago. You say yes to it all. You said it was both J Dunn's names, but it wasn't spells like hers was spelled. So someone was trying to set her up. Yeah, I don't believe for a minute. And if it was J Dunn, she would have immediately began to try to hit the link or drop down in the chat and stuff. It wasn't her. It was a Halloween contest. Okay. What's up, Just a Petty Mess? Yeah, I knew I had been following him for a minute now. Thank you, Miss 504. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all go follow the TikTok because I'm almost at my 10K. So I'm getting excited about that. So you got two contests coming up. One is a kickback and chill type contest, which is gonna be over on Room Shakers, and then you got the music and talent show that's gonna be over at Lemons. So y'all make sure y'all in the building for both of those shows. Hey Swag, right? Hey Hershey. Yeah, I'm doing a little late night little kickback. I heard you nominate me or at least suggest me for to be like a judge on his show. So the thing about judging is judging when you judge and you critiquing folks, you got to be ready to go fight after that shit because people ain't gonna like what you got to say about them. And I don't know if I was in the mood to be fighting. That's why I don't be wanting to do them. But I also ain't been in no position where somebody paid me $100 to judge either. Had I known there was some money involved, I might would have been interested in it. So I just hope it's successful and everybody it turns out to be what they need. Hey Soul Sister, how you doing tonight? What y'all doing up at 2 o'clock in the morning and 11 o'clock at night on the West Coast? Can y'all tell me what are y'all doing up? Like, is this y'all normal thing? Is this what y'all do at night? Because y'all know normally I'm asleep. Hey y'all, make sure y'all hit the goals on the chat. I did drop it down. You can put any kind of super chat, but I had 10 on there, and it's just because I just got a promotion at work, so just want to celebrate that. Um, Now, mind you, they still ain't even announced it yet, but they're going to announce it at work tomorrow or whatever. So, what's up, Rodney? Rodney, I send my sincere condolences to you. I know you're probably tired of hearing that from people, but I haven't said it to you verbally. So, I definitely send my condolences to you. Keep your head up and make sure you keep your mom lifted. You know what I'm saying? I'm assuming if they was together type situation, just make sure they good. So, prayers to you and that. What up, D Ham? You say there's one here. So, you in the You 1 hour behind swag. Okay. What's up, Tennessee Whiskey? All y'all late night. You said hubby work late. Tracy said people selling out in our sector for outsiders. Hey, and I mean, now Tracy, I did hear Tracy say that, but once Tracy knew that it was $500 involved, all that went out the window. Tracy said, hell, I would have took it too. Now, there is a certain thing of a loyalty to your sector, but the more personal picture in this situation is, and I ain't just taking up because Bree, my friend. What up, Lady Snoop? Um, Bree's people actually pulled together and paid where they want to see her. So I think your personal support and system trumps the sector title itself. Because if Lemonettes, or Lemonaires, or his Discordians would have decided that they wanted something to go this way, Lemon would acquiesce to their request and he would make sure that happens. And I don't think that what Bree did, I think what Bree did is the exact same. Pettyville wanted her, they wanted basically to start up some shit. You know what I'm saying? And they wanted it to be, if we don't want you to be over there with Lemon because y'all already had past issues. She talked about how he called her a fat bitch when he was talking about the dragon situation and the fact that they've already been into it. Not to mention, Room Shaker put a little extra stank on it and put more money on top of the book. So she went with Room Shaker. Her people paid her and they stuffed the pot a little bit heavier. Literally, like they went and put $500 in her motherfucking pockets and said, bitch, take this $500 incentive and carry your ass over there to Room Shaker. And what you thought Brie was gonna do? Oh no, let me send y'all these $500 back. I ain't going over there. I'm staying over here because it's the beef sector. Oh no, baby, the beef sector gonna still be here. Her supporters gonna still be there. They just gonna understand that we work for profit. Can't nobody be mad at somebody for making $1 unless you want to double that dollar and give it back to them. Shut the fuck up and watch the show. That's all I can say. I mean, and some people say all money ain't good money, but in a situation like this, it won't dirty money. This was her supporters pouring into her to influence her decision. I don't know what content creator probably wouldn't have done it. This wasn't banning nobody from a link. This won't trying to control no show. This was simply, hey, if you go over here and do what we want, we'll stuff your pockets. What's up, Sage Gage? Lemon was dragging. Yeah. All right. So, Lemon definitely dragged Demon Soul. And I just knew Demon Soul was going to open that dollhouse up and she was going to drag back. But I guess she ain't hear it. She must have already been in the bed. So we can expect a live from her tomorrow. Because Lemon did, if I'm not mistaken, in the earlier of his live, he definitely went in and called her a few fat bitches and some more shit. Oh, so swag. Tracy said she wouldn't have taken the money because I could have sworn when I was over there. Now, don't quote me and don't go back and try to find no timestamps to prove me wrong. But I thought that she said, so maybe I'm wrong. I thought that she said, oh, she came live and talked about it. All right, so there's my part. She's still disappointed. Okay, and that's understanding. Tracy is one. She's about that sector life. Like if you fuck with her, you fuck with her, and she be about that. So. Oh, so Demons O did. See, I fell asleep like, and Lemon didn't have Red Ball on, so I had to turn. Oh, so Tracy didn't go live. Demons O went live. Missed that. Maybe it was because he had Red Ball on. I literally stayed where I was at, and I didn't leave because I didn't want to miss nothing. So where Demons O? THEE. Oh, she did a whole hour. Damn, so I might have to go catch up on the Miss O's. Cause she did a live, it was 2 hours ago and it was 58 minutes long. The title is Sitting This One Out, but Let the Games Begin. So Miss O about to step her shit up. Oh no, TMO went live and was dragging, no mercy. Exactly, that's what I said. How come anyone say anything? O.D.S. TMO went live and she drug his ass. Wow. So see how quick shit changed? I'm reporting on one thing, not reporting because I ain't no reporter, y'all. And I told y'all I was laid back on the heating pad. So I won't pay attention to no notifications. But wow, I didn't know that. So I'm gonna have to listen to that when I go to bed. She been throwing shots at Lemon for a while. Well, it's not really throwing shots because she was very upfront. Her and Lemon they've had it out and they were beefing literally. And I mean, that's what you do when you beef, you talk shit to each other. So it was very apparent that they weren't cool. But then they have a funny way of they make up and then they move on. It's not really funny because I mean, who hold this shit? People, you get mad for a day and then the next day you good again. In most cases, I had my mouth open the entire time listening to Diva. So, oh wow, Lemon never spoke on Diva. So, but she had been that for a while. Now, Hershey, let me ask you this, boo. Do you not like Demon Soul? And I'm just asking, you know, I fuck with you, Hershey. I love you down, babe. But do you not like her? Because it's given you don't like her. So no matter what I say, you're going to still revert back to just because you don't like her, it's going to be whatever it is that you want it to be because you don't like her, basically. So just asking as a, you know what I'm saying, innocent bystander. So. Wow, so I did not know Demon Soul went live. That tongue of Demon Soul was something else, cause baby, was she talking fast, y'all? I gotta hear like a second of it, but I don't want to play it, and then it seemed like I'm trying to shade Lemon in it. But I kind of want to hear it. Did y'all hear it? Hey, put a one in the chat if you heard Demon Soul's dragon, her dragon. If you did, go grab the best minute spot so I can go in and we can just hear like a 2 minute preview of it. I fuck with Demon Soul, so I don't think that she would fuck with me if I go over here and promote it. Mods, can y'all make sure y'all drop the link to it in the chat? And it ain't a way of trying to embarrass or get back at you, bro. I just want to hear what she had to say about it. I heard your drags of her, so it's only fair that we hear what she had to say. All right, hold on, because I don't remember what I said. Was one for I want to hear it, or two was y'all don't want to hear it? I forgot, y'all. You said she was regular speed. He's definitely spoke on her before. I can agree to that. So was one y'all want to hear? I don't remember y'all. I just smoked. Good morning, pretty purple. I didn't brush my teeth. Let me go fire it up while y'all. I didn't see Mika tonight. Not a lot. I need a minute mark somebody. Thank you for dropping that, the bushes. I'm gonna just jump in and find the spot. Hold on. Hey Leandros. All right, so let me sit in this one out. Boom. All right, y'all make sure y'all go show Demon Soul some love. Go over and like the video. I ain't liked it myself yet. Let me like it, but I'm just getting to it. And let's jump. How about we pull up the transcript before we do anything? Let's see. I be forgetting where the transcript at, y'all. Hold on. Give me just a moment. I don't even know if closed caption will pick up because Demon Soul be talking, baby. Hold on. What the transcript at? You're the reason for the damn challenges. I'm just saying. Fuck it.
Over here, and we'll get some kind of format how we gonna do it, reviews or whatever. We not turning this into another fucking another lemon recap show. Nope. But if I got beef, want to cut the motherfucker out, and it's something he do, and he got some shit show, and he finally get arrested or worse, or he finally get caught fucking that teen, yeah, we'll stop and talk about that. But other than that, bitch, you ain't finna be talked about over here. Like I said, y'all better not motherfucking bring up fruit. If I have oranges, apples, plums, motherfucking grapes, ho, you getting blocked. Anything related to a damn fruit.
Bitch, Miss Demon Soul is dragging already, baby, and we just got here. Not Jay Wilson drag team mode tonight also. So hold on. Did Demus O just said don't come in her God bless you. Did she just come in there and say don't talk about fruit? She don't want to hear tangerine. She don't want to hear lime. She don't want to hear motherfucking applesauce in this bitch. If you come in there and say any of that shit, she off with your motherfucking head. I know that's right, Demus O. Hold on, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all go watch this video.
Fruity booty ass whore. Wait till Shaquem finish telling the rest of that motherfucking tea, you nasty bitch. You unclean hoe.
Let me speed it up a
Booty
little bit.
just stinking. Smelling all like goddamn burritos and shit, whore. Nacho Bell Grande in your motherfucking ass.
Nacho.
Sour cream oozing out, you infected bitch. Cause I know all them people in there, that damn Guatemalan teen on that goddamn
All right, I'm gonna skip a
When
little
you
bit because I
showed
don't want
out,
to
you
be
was a
graphic.
victim, bitch. Made yourself a victim. Beg for cash apps, hoe. Because you couldn't pay your part of y'all $43 rent.
Hey, quiet storm.
Trifling ass bitch. Probably done got an eviction letter for $43.
Hold on, we gotta back
You
up.
know I know what to
Who's
improve
rent
yourself so you can
$43?
come on fucking camera. You scary bitch. The Guatemalan team was scared to be on camera. He had his titties out and everything. Pants all down. No wonder why I saw that spot on his pants or whatever. He had just got out of your shitty, your nasty ass dick. Did you have Taco Bell that day or Chick-fil-A?
Hey, Miss BB.
I think he would appreciate the Chick-fil-A. Bitch, I hollered. I bought some for goddamn Chloe. Lemon got a 13-year-old glasses on. But you know what? That's fitting because he like Guatemalan teens, so you know. Teen spirit, bitch.
Not Teen Spirit. I'm weak.
So that's fitting. You think you can drag me,
You
whore,
can open the door.
when you couldn't even afford a $22 hamburger and you had the nerve to not even pay somebody back so people put pressure on you to send this bitch $22? You should have made it 50 for the motherfucking inconvenience and interest, bitch. Lolo, you got shortchanged, boo. But you used to being shortchanged over there. I'm not gonna get into that, whatever. Ain't none of my competitions on my page, bitch. Gambling, not reporting earnings on the YouTube platform. That's just the idea.
What's up, BL,
That's
baby?
free for y'all. The rest is gonna be kept. I'm getting this nigga. I'm not motherfucking playing. I don't, because the people that I'm really be having with me are gonna be pop in that show over there. And he's a bitch ass nigga, so he don't know how to damn. He wants everything for himself, throwing temper tantrums and not letting people go and be free.
All right, and we're gonna leave it right there. Y'all go check out D Miss O if y'all want to hit her live. She wasn't merciful at all in the things that she said. I just listened to a brief 3 minutes and I literally skipped from beginning to middle to end, and she was consistent. Good night, baby. She was definitely, she put out the dog whistle. So if some shit go down or if some attacks happen, is you know what I'm saying? Is not, it ain't me, it ain't her. I hate this for Lemon and her, but I mean it brings to the sector some drama. So ABL, she was cussing out Lemon at the current moment. Now she mentioned Beck. She was cussing out Lemon at the moment, BL, because I don't even know why. Lemon cussed her out. Lemon cussed her out or something. I can't remember. You know, I don't be paying attention. But yeah, let's just say that. She was saying that if she sees him, she's getting somebody to stick a probe up his. Whoa. That's a lot. Come on, O.D.S. You know the Shakim Gay Reads is played out. A certified. Now, when that is one thing. I don't think it's no more to any of those stories. I mean, and I fuck with Shakim hard. That's my dude. But I don't think it's no more to those stories. Anything that come out additionally about Vegas or anything being over a year old, we have to think that it's got some fluff in it. It's got some type of extraness. And it's putting 20 on 10 at this point because we know everything that's really going on there. So I agree with you on that. Look at Lady Snoop. Lady Snoop, I saw you going into the BET experience and stuff this past weekend. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Now he up making tea. Shakim is a liar. Nothing happened between him and Lemon. I don't think anything happened sexually or anything. She seems to stick with that narrative because it's an easy way to get him in his bag on his feelings. Because that was a very sensitive subject for a period of time. How are you going to insult anybody about that? I wait, where her husband is huge though. Snoop was definitely outside. She was with her people. She was chilling. Had her little high pony and shit. I can't believe a year passed already, y'all. Last year, this time, we was talking about Honest Row and Shakim meeting in LA. And Honest Row went out to the BET experience. And we at that point again, y'all. Time is fucking waiting for nobody, y'all. Like a whole year went by in the blink of a motherfucking eye. That shit is wild and crazy, if you ask me. And here we are, still here. You know what I'm saying? BL, thank you for dropping my shit. The people, we trying to see if the people want to bless me. I got a promotion at work. Hold on. You said fuck my. What up, Shakim? I was just speaking on you, bro. You said and your birthday Friday. What up, Sister Mary Clarence? Oh, has it been a year already since Shakim and Roe and then beyond those please sees hey O.D.S. Shakim, ain't it been a year since then? Like, cause that was the BET experience last year. Can y'all believe it's been a whole fucking year that fast? And if we just relate that to like things that's happened within the sector, it don't seem like it's been a whole fucking year since that situation. Like, that's crazy. Thank you, MJ. Fuck all y'all jobs. Shut up. I can't believe that. You're absolutely right, ODS. Seems like yesterday HR was Honest Road was traveling to Cali. That year went by fast, and that's why we gotta enjoy life. Right, opinionated. So crazy. Meanwhile, some people have been still here like since that moment and they ain't been out the house. That's so crazy. But like a lot has happened in a year. So yeah, this is definitely out of my normal. But I was up. I had a little burst of energy since I took a nap or whatever. And I just wanted to come over and kick it. I felt like it's the one night I'm up and Lemon and got off early. Like, oh yeah, I forgot you was in there. My bad. I just didn't know anything. It ain't really a lot to explain. It took me 2 hours to get. I was asleep. Shit. Sorry. Thanks, ODS, for going live after Lemon Live because I'm gagged. Let me hold a soft 20. I got you, Leandris. I got you, boo. All right. So live your life in law. Congratulations. All right. TMO also said Lemon's rent is. So I was wondering who she was saying if rent was $43 or $46 a month. Lemon was begging for money or a Sir King Zoom. Wait, what? But I have been missing everything. What is it? Audio and Kaios have definitely been at it for a minute. Um, I like Kaios. Kaios be triggering. I actually like audio, y'all. So people have always asked me, what's my opinion on audio? I never had an opinion because I never came across him. I'm seeing more of him now. And thank you, Miss Francis Thibodeau. I ain't got nothing against him. He go hard for Lemon. My only thing is you can't go harder for somebody than they go for themselves. So like when Lemon be in situations or be in fights, he will come up and he'll have his back. But I don't feel like in this sector it's really needed for somebody to have your back. You supposed to stand and do your own shit and make your own situations. So that's my only situation with him. I don't got no beef with him. Um, I've listened to some of his content. He gives good content because he pays attention to what's going on. But of course, when you're new and you come into the sector, you can't give too much too soon. And I ain't trying to tell nobody how to swerve themselves because he been doing good. He done made his monetization, I think, or at least like he got his 1,000 and shit. So I mean, he's doing his thing and he ain't going nowhere. He's remaining consistent. So shouts out to him. I ain't got nothing bad to say about the man. Um, hold on. I hope no one's. Oh my God, these beefs can't we then. Uh, so in LA rent $43 hard for me to believe. Yeah. Baby, the last time I was in LA and I looked at I went house hunting just to do it. And I did it for content. And I never even actually put the content out. A 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom house in the area where I was looking at, and it was under 1,000 square feet. It was like over $2,000 like a month. Now, mind you, it was on Venice Beach or whatever, but still, who the fuck wants to live in California and not live near the beach? Bitch, I want to go visit. Anybody live in California, go let me come and stay with them for a week so I can come visit because I can't afford to do a hotel out there no more. But I need to see. I need some beach in my life. Yes, Miss Jean. I watched Straw last week. I watched it when it came out this past weekend. You said I feel we need to be more selective who we let in. But MJ, we have to let new people in order to get more organic and original beef and content. We can't play with the same characters and try to make them fight and stuff again. You got to bring somebody in to shake shit up and to give a different point of view and to add to the element. Otherwise, you become stagnant. So I'm always here for a new face or a new opinion. I support new people coming through. Y'all know I'm always trying to get new people to hit the links just so we can hear different voices and different point of views. Lemon is still over there dragging on Shamar's panel. Shamar ain't even on the panel at this point, and Lemon is just dragging. I don't know who he's dragging though. But yeah, Miss Jean, I saw Straw. The movie pissed me off up until the end when you get the plot twist. And at that point, I became empathetic and sympathetic to her situation. I ain't gonna lie to you. Before that, oh, she was all kinds of stupid bitches and hoes. She was pissing me the fuck off the whole movie. But shouts out to Sherry Shepherd for holding it down and doing her thing. And Tiana as well. I think that they should make a spinoff and give us more backstory on Tiana and do like a negotiator series with her because I think she played the fuck out of her role, regardless of what people say. They made that movie in 4 days. And while it's not a whole lot of layers to it, it had a whole lot of meanings symbolically about injustices and sacrifice and things weighing on you and everything can happen all at once. Now, while it was overly dramatic, everything happening, it is a movie, so of course it's got to be fast paced. I appreciated that for what it was, and I enjoyed it. You said I like both too, but it does seem like audio go hard for Lemon, and lately Lemon has been also going hard for audio too. But audio will learn quick how these folks will switch up, and not to even say that the content creator itself can switch up, but they could be over a situation or over fighting with a person and go ahead and make up and you know what I'm saying, become cool, and then you still holding this grudge over something that ain't really got nothing to do with you because you being a ride or die. So it can come back to fuck you up. You can stay with Lemon and Cree. No, I'm good. LA rent $42. No, I have a 2 bedroom condo, 2 years on Venice Beach, and it was $1,400 a month. And for growth, I agree. I want more of Lemon's neighbor. How about you, ODS? So I missed the neighbor part of the episode, and I heard there was more people in the background. Rest in peace to Ananda Lewis. I grew up watching her on BET and stuff like that. Now, to my understanding, she found out late about having breast cancer, and she declined to do traditional treatment such as chemo and double mastectomy and all of that. And she was doing a more holistic approach. The thing about a holistic approach is that's something that you do when you catching things in the discovery phase or in the early stages. When I believe by the time she found out she was already at stage 2. I had a hair client who was stage 4, had stage 4 cancer. She didn't tell, she told me she had stage 4 cancer. I did her hair for like 4 months. I did her hair on a Wednesday. On that Friday, she died. And but I knew my job and I knew my calling. My calling was to make her feel beautiful for the last days of her life. I had no idea that I was being a part of her last days of her life. So the fact that she had lost her hair, so I was giving her a black woman's quick weave where I was putting the net in and doing the glue in method. Mind you, this was over 10 years ago. And with the 613 blonde, she loved it because it felt like her normal hair that she had. Now, mind you, closures and shit won't out then, or she would have got it because she ain't mind spending the money. That was one thing about it. She had a HR, whatever them like is a Chevy HRR cars or something like that. She had a topless one of those, and I was getting her these 613 30-inch tracks. She was loving it. Lo and behold, I did her hair one Wednesday. By that Friday, she died. I went and did her hair. I freshened her hair up for her funeral. But that was like when I stopped doing hair for real, because that shit hit me hard because I get really attached to clients and situations, and I didn't understand the purpose of why she was sent to me to make her feel happy. But like I felt like I had achieved what I needed as a hairstylist, and y'all see my hair tattoos. That's my little tools from when I was a stylist. I was crazy and ghetto when I was young, but I felt like that was my purpose in styling. And after that, I didn't want to do hair anymore. So. It's a hot ass mess. Shakim and Sincere over there. Where they at? Oh, hold on. Let me. Child, they got Rex up on the panel. I gotta let me turn this down. Cause it ain't nothing Rex saying talking slow that I want to hear at 2 o'clock in the morning on nobody's motherfucking panel. She could have borrowed that money ODS from her friend. She could have, Miss Jane. Parts of it was killing me. I didn't see Straw yet. Still waiting to go see. I still waiting. I got so many mixed stories about it, but I'm happy for Taraji, Tiana, Sherry, and more. Yeah, I hear you, ODS. However, I don't like when men take it too low, roasting women. It's triggering. That's all. MJ, I can understand that. Um, and I can't make excuses for the things people say when they roast, but you can't. I feel, and this is only my opinion, MJ. You can't hold a person responsible for what well, you can hold them responsible because you can be mindful. You can black out too, but I don't never put myself in a position where I just black out and say the sickest of shit unless I really despise you. And I try not to put that type of energy into it no more. That's not me. It was a look into some people reality we don't see. Right. Strong YT. Not sure if it's still up. It's on Netflix, so I mean, but her friend kept asking her to take it out though. People became back cool quick, and audio seems to hold more longer grudges. And that's because he's going by real life feelings. This is my opinion. This is not what he said. I feel like he's basing it on like real life energy, where in real life, you ain't gonna let nobody get back around you after they've disrespected you or if they talk shit to you. As a normal person, no, that's not how it goes. But as a content creator, it's a little bit different because the space that we're in is very limited. We can't just leave the room and still do the same online shit. So you kind of gotta come into the space of others at times, unless you just stop fucking with a person and stop going to their lives and stuff. So that's how I am. I think they said she was stage 3. They made me really sad. I grew up watching her on MTV. ODS, what's your thoughts about the recent Vegas incident? I think that it was sad and unnecessary. Um, I think that does it make me like not want to get on here and argue with people? No, but it makes me never want to say less. You can pull up or you can meet me type shit. While I do mean it when I say it, who the fuck trying to die behind this shit? For real, who trying to fight behind it? I'm 42 motherfucking years old, bitch. The last time I got to fighting, it was like 5 years ago, maybe 3, but it was 3 if you look at my police record. But still, no, ain't nobody got time to be fighting. Because when you fight, you got to heal. And when you get older and when you a fat, out of shape bitch like me, you don't heal the same. So I ain't got time for it. She lived 4 years, I think, after refusing treatment. I feel sorry for her son. Yeah, I feel sorry for anybody who loses somebody doing that. It says Ananda had stage 4. Miss Jean, he had probably borrowed so much she just couldn't bring herself to do it anymore. She did tell you her barely making it yourself. Did you enjoy the BET Awards? Loved it. Hershey, I loved it. From the 106 in Park throwback, which is my era and my time, to the Jamie Foxx tribute. I cried on the Jamie Foxx tribute. I cried because at 42, I now appreciate life a lot more than I did ever at 30 and below. Because when you 30 and below, you don't think about shit. Like, it's just all about having fun and just doing what you do. But to know that you could be here today and gone tomorrow, and in his situation, just the story that we're getting is it was like a mix of medicines or a reaction to something. Like, that could happen to anybody. And you could really be the fuck out of here. His daughter looked so crushed when he was talking and stuff, and you could just see the hurt and the trauma that she got. That girl needs some healing. But Jamie also is being so transparent, and he's allowing God to use him. And I feel like I'm on a preacher's box at this point, but he's allowing God to use him in this situation to try to help others. But like, I felt like when it first went on with Jamie, I didn't believe it. And then once it did happen, I was like, okay, well, now you back. You need to come and tell us what the fuck happened. I had to get out of that mindset because he don't owe nobody anything. So I am glad that he's verbal about it and that he's talking about it and he's showing real emotions. You don't get that a lot from celebrities. Celebrities are humans as well, but most time they hide that shit from us and they only want you to see one side. So I gained so much respect for him during that. And Jennifer Hudson, baby, when I tell you she sung like she ain't sung in years, she don't even sing her own motherfucking songs the way she sung that song. Jennifer Hudson sang her ass off at that BET Awards. I wanted more of that, and I really wanted to see Fantasia bring her ass out there, but I enjoyed it nonetheless. Yes, usually you have to be in the early stages to do natural way herbs and more. My girlfriend unhealed from just herbs and all natural remedies, but she beat breast cancer. I thank God. So I recently heard in a conversation, and I don't know exactly where I was, that if you starve cancer, because cancer goes after and attacks like fats and things like that, they were saying if you go on like I think it's like a liquid diet or something to that effect, then you can possibly beat cancer. I have to do more research and I hope that I never have to go through it myself. But I would love to do a holistic approach to anything that I can. Barbers and hairstylists become a part of your family. I cannot see how my barber go to funeral homes and cut their clients' hair. I couldn't do it. I did my grandmother's hair for her funeral. It was a wig, but I still had to go in there and put that bitch on her head. And my grandmother had this very little head, so I used to have to go cut it and make it fit, glue a little piece here, fix that. And then I even assisted with my grandmother's makeup because the lady at the funeral home had my grandma looking like a fucking, I don't know what the fuck she had her looking like. But because I know my grandmother, she used to always do this rouge on her cheeks and shit. So I just put a little extra red and, you know what I'm saying, made her look like what she used to look like in the church. And they buried my grandmother in her choir robe because she was a singer. So, like, it was a moment. Let me hurry up and get through these comments. What's Shamar's channel? Somebody can drop Shamar's channel in the chat. I don't care. I ain't no hater. It's Shamar Slayage, Slayage. BET did good this year. They did. Do you know if they kept the hairstyle for your service for the service since it was so fresh in her head? Yes, Speech Cobbler. I freshened it up. I literally went to the funeral home for my client as well as my grandmother, and I freshened up the hairstyle. And she only had like a wrap situation, so it wasn't hard to do. It was just emotionally draining for me because I didn't know that she was dying. Like at least with my grandmother, I was there holding her hand when she died. With this lady who was my client, I didn't know it, bitch. I was chilling doing my own thing and I get a call and it had her number on it. Now, mind you, I have a mutual friend, so I already knew she had passed. But I'm like, why are they calling me? Why is her phone? And it was creepy. Um, and I was working in the bank at this time and I was doing hair. And it was her husband or her boyfriend or whatever. She had a long-term boyfriend. And he was like, I just wanted to let you know that such and such passed. And she had asked if you would do her hair. And I also got a nice little payment for that she had set to the side. So she had everything thought out. O.D.S, do you think Bree was wrong for breaking her agreement with Lemon being a judge after the person paid $200 and then she changed her mind for $500 from Pettyville? So I can't say that she was wrong. Do I feel like she kind of had an obligation to Lemon in a way? But at the end of the day, money talks and everything else is walks, basically. So while money ain't everything, when you talking about your time and where you'll be, that can definitely be a persuading factor if somebody dangles some money at you. So I'm not mad at her for taking that $500 because I know right now with $500 and knowing I have an event coming up very soon, I could use $500. So I mean, I'm pretty sure she can too. So no, I can't fault her for that. Chanel, I asked about you, baby. I asked about you in my last live because I haven't seen you since our birthday. I'm glad to see you, birthday twin. I hope you have a great night at work, a great day at work tomorrow. Thank you for dropping down. Now, if only we could get royalty to drop down. I have not seen my royalty in almost a year. Audio definitely tries to kick up small things with everyone. It comes off as desperate. Be careful who you play with because everyone isn't playing. You're right about that. Hey, TC. Hello, my love. Isn't on YT yet? BET. It probably is, Miss Jean. Ain't nothing that serious on here, at least for me. Some people take it too far, and we never know the mentality of people. We never know what mentally people are going through behind closed doors. So that incident, don't underestimate no one. You're right. It was unnecessary and it was stupid. Right? Is Miss? Oh, that's TC you speaking to. It's scary knowing you could pass at any moment. It is. Um, my bad, y'all. I got caught up in the conversation. When Jamie was crying, I was crying. But remember, he said he think he was drugged because Jamie was heavy, was a heavy Henny drinker. So when the Diddy stuff came out, I knew what Jamie was talking about. I didn't think about that. I'm waiting on Martin to tell us what's going on with him. I'd be worried for him. Tisha Campbell looked so good, aka Gina, at the awards, and it just come out to find out that she did get a mommy makeover, and it was well deserved. Y'all know she was going through sarcoidosis, and she was having issues like 5 to 10 years ago, where they thought that she won't even gonna be here. So for her to still be here and to be looking as good as she is and able to even get a mommy makeover, that's a blessing. Hey, Miss Toby, his family did a wonderful job letting him heal in privacy. His older daughter did a wonderful job. She did. That girl managed the fuck out of that family in that situation, and I loved it. You love the Kirk Franklin. So because the show was 5 hours, my recording stopped like at the last 40 minutes or something. So I had to come back to YouTube to find the Kirk Franklin performance. When I tell you that thing had me in the living room just jumping and shouting, that was definitely a good one as well. They did their big ones this show. Jennifer Hudson sung her ass off that night. Yep, you have to starve cancer and change your diet up. O.D.S, that's what my girlfriend Dion did. She went to the urban liquid diet. No pork, no beef, just vegetables, urban liquid. So I have heard that. I've also heard, and I heard this while I was doing hair, when you're going through chemo and radiation, if you go old school and get an actual Jerry curl, and I'm talking a wet with the bag on with the liquid type of situation, then you don't have to necessarily lose your hair, because when you're going through chemo, it's drying you out, which is why you lose your hair. But if you keep your hair moisturized, I don't know how true it is now. I did hear this in hair school though. But if you have a Jerry curl, you don't necessarily have to lose your hair. We had to do my grandmother's nails and makeup. I'm sorry to hear that, Tennessee, but it's an experience and a memory that you'll have for life. Martin kept saying nothing wrong with him, but we all know Martin used to be on drugs heavy. I believe it's just the drugs. He definitely got a bloat. He looks better now than he did, but at one point he looked very uncomfortable, and it kind of looked like he's had something happen. Now, he ain't the only one. Mariah Carey, now, she looked amazing on the stage. She stood there like a prop, but she looked amazing. But did y'all notice something about the left side of her mouth and the way that she holds her neck? I honestly think, and this is just my personal opinion, I think that Mariah might have had some type of a quote unquote stroke or something to have happened to her, because she does not look like herself when you see her now. And I'm not saying she's a clone or anything. What's up? I'm no joke. What you doing up? I was just hearing about Ananda Lewis died of breast cancer. Wow, I'm heartbroken. I'm no joke. I took a nap earlier, so I just happened to get a burst of energy. I really don't know how I'm up at 3 o'clock right now, for real, for real. Hey, lovely love. That's beautiful. O.D.S, she trusted you with her appearance in the end. Yes. Hey, lovely love. You've been on my mind a lot lately too. Damn, I feel like I'm about to get emotional. Prayers to you. I haven't personally heard you say that anything was going on, but a lot of people have been speaking about stuff and saying things that I pray wasn't true. But if it is, God gives his toughest battle to his strongest soldiers. So keep your head up. I gotta turn my camera off because I'm really getting emotional right now. But that's just because I fuck with you, lovely love. So do everything you can to make sure you remain healthy, lovely love. And I love you, for real, for real. Brielle TSW didn't have contracts, so they can do whatever they want. That's true. Martin Lawrence, the actor, has been diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma, a type of blood cancer. Um, he has experienced multiple relapses, also possible stroke, but he denies it. See, every content creator in the beef sector will take that money, and if they say no, they're lying. I believe. Now, I think it might be a few people who would really say no. It's some people that money can't move them and it can't motivate them to do things, but I ain't one of them. I ain't one of them, baby. So do you think she's wrong regarding Room Shaker not being from the sector? And Opinionator got some good questions. All right, I'm back. So he said, do you think she's wrong regarding Room Shaker not being from the sector and Bree choose to rock with someone outside of the sector? And what do you think about Room Shaker's show? So do I think it's wrong regarding Room Shaker not being from the sector? So I can't say that it's wrong, but what I can say, because she's not quote unquote the beef sector, she's hell sector and the combination of other sectors that come through her spot. It's not like it's a beef sector head to head or a beef sector heads up. So it doesn't hit the exact same. Um She's saying that it's going to be like a talent show type thing. My suggestion to Room Shaker was to make it like a roast. And roasts can be lighthearted, but you can still get off what you need. Come up and y'all talk y'all shit. I told her still have some people sing in between, but I wouldn't necessarily make it a competition unless they wanted to be. I can't tell nobody what to make that show. So if she wants to make it another competition, I'm just not a fan of talent shows and shit like that. But that's just me. I don't like to hear people sing. So, but nobody asks me. People don't like to see my fat ass eat, but I do it. So, I mean, whatever floats your boat. That's all I can say. Um, She looks amazing. Will denies it, but Martin's family has been said 2012 that Martin had to stop doing drugs, but recently his team keeps saying nothing was wrong. Jamie still misses his sister that passed. He loved her. Lemon shouldn't be mad. He dropped Sir King for 1999. My mom didn't lose her hair, but of course she was natural for years. Not to be too messy, but Alf was dragged. Who is Alf? And dragging who? Me? I'm real behind in the I'm only 3 minutes behind. That girl, who is Alf? And who was they? Where were they dragging me? My daughter went and did my mom's hair and nails for her service too. I heard that too. O.D.S. You're right. They say to keep it moisturized. Miss Toby, did the texture change? I noticed the women in my family texture so soft. He said, not a clone. O.D.S. You joining the talent show? I'm not. I don't have a talent. I mean, I ain't gonna say I don't have a talent. I can't cook on there. No, the texture didn't change. She always had curly soft hair. Lovely love, praying for your healing and much love. I cried for Lovely a few weeks ago when she came on Lemon's panel. Lovely is a joy and gives a beautiful laugh. Yeah, and laughter is great. Lovely is continuing to pray for you, boo. ODS, you ran fast when Eggy came up on the panel singing. Yeah, I don't like singing. So Alpha's Tree. So you saying Tracy was dragging me? Because me and Tracy don't have any beef. Or at least I didn't think we do. What's up, Scorpio? Where was Tracy dragging me? Give me a timestamp. Oh, I got 2 cash apps. My bad. Oh, you're welcome. You are so welcome. And I mean everything that I said. Hold on. Yes, you do have talent ODS. A lot of natural time. Alpha's Tracy under that troll account ODS. So, and I'm not gonna go off and just start dragging no Tracy because I fuck with Tracy. But Tracy was dragging me. I would like to hear it. I mean, and if I hear it, I would pull up with her. But I ain't done nothing for Tracy to drag me. But if she did, I mean, that's her opinion. I ain't gonna say I wouldn't respond, but I would listen to it first. Look at Room Shaker people. Let me go pull up. I'm good about finding when people talk about me. If somebody tell me, I can just go to the video and when I click it, I'll hear my name. So let me go to Tracy page. You say I heard a quote: "The things that come easy to you, the, the things that come easy for you and harder for others, that's your gift." That's what's up. I've never heard her say anything about you. Yeah, I'm not gonna let a troll have me drag Tracy or anything. I do, Leanne. Just I watched that and Africa, and I'm almost ashamed because the baddies gone wild is like a bunch of nobodies, but that should be entertaining as a bitch. I ain't gonna lie. But no, Tracy's my babies. I hope she didn't drag me. If she did, I mean, that's her privilege, her right. But I thought we was in a real good place. So Tracy got all these channels and they all named the same. I can't even find. I don't even see a recent video. Did y'all see the video of Wiley on the news talking about what happened in Vegas? I saw somebody shared it, but I didn't look at it. Um, but why I don't see any recent videos on Tracy page? I see one day ago recap of everything. In my opinion. So let me see. Hold on. Another movie I just saw, y'all, and it was so good. And I wish I would have saw it when everybody else saw it because of the controversy that was with it. You said her last video was with her and Sassy. And I know if she would have dragged me, Sassy would have told me. But it was Sinners, y'all. I finally saw Sinners, and when I tell you, I enjoyed that movie more than I ever thought that I would. Like, I got every symbolism. I don't know if I got every one of them, but like we were watching it. We ordered it at home. It was 1999 on Xfinity, and I only stopped it like one time to go get me something to eat. So I asked somebody, and they said that they ain't hear her drag me. But if you got a timestamp, I'll listen. But Sinners, baby, I enjoyed that movie more than I ever thought I would. It started off slow and it's like a timepiece, and I normally don't do well with timepieces that are back, you know what I'm saying, like the 60s. But it took place in Mississippi and it gave you like that movie was super good. And after watching it, I then went and did all of the videos about it, and they give the breakdown and the symbolisms of everything. And I picked up on everything that they was putting down. I really enjoy enjoyed that movie. It does include some vampires. And like my mom saw the movie and her response was, I couldn't get with the vampires. I didn't understand. It made perfect sense to me. The vampires represented a moment in the movie, and they represented basically, I ain't, and this is no offense, it represented WHITEDEVILS. And I ain't calling y'all that, but I'm just saying what the movie symbolized and what they played in the movie. Um, the movie was very well put together. From the symbolism of the music to the I don't know, just that it moved me. It was a very good movie. Hold on, let me go back up. Me too. I had to watch it back for the Easter eggs. Right. Great movie, very informative. Go see it, not go see it, but watch it, Peach Cobbler. I saw it, Mr. Toby, yesterday when the news came on. I seen Wiley on the news too. He said he went to court too. Also, the mukbang couple who husband unalive, his husband court date is coming up too. You talking about Lips? Yeah, Lips in the production. Her last video was with her. So, all right, that was the last comment I saw. Sinners is a movie you can't watch over and over and still find new things every time you watch it. Sinners was definitely amazing. I haven't seen it yet. There's a link for it on YouTube. I'm not sure if it works. I need to see it, but is it a movie that will piss me off as a black person? No. You'll be very proud of the way it goes down in the movie. Now, that Chinese lady, she did piss me the fuck off, but she was the one that got all the shit rolling when it came down to the end. So just go watch it and see. I'm waiting for the new Sex and the City movie. So Hershey, do you watch and the thing, what is it? And the thing and the thing is one of our YouTubers. Just like that, they back is episode 2. A lot of people don't like that because it's a spinoff and it's not the exact, because they're older, so they ain't the same young sluts that they was back then. But I like it too. Sinners is a movie you can watch over and find new things every time you watch it. I was able to break it all down, even with the music, to the music industry, yeah, and how the people want to use the music and how they use music to persuade and to get into you and shit like that. It had a whole lot going on. We only got 63 likes, y'all. Damn. I know it's late night, but I ain't think I was that boring. And we've been here for over an hour. Michael B. Jordan performance was everything. Miss Toby, I was also worried about the fact that him playing his own twin, I thought it was going to come off as cringy, but it didn't. Even, and I hate to be a spoiler for anybody who hasn't seen it, y'all gonna still watch it, even with this limited things that I'm gonna say. Even when they had that fight scene, it was not cringy. Like, it really gave, he was fighting with somebody else, or he was fighting with, the symbolism is in it was as if he was fighting with himself, the good and the bad. But of course, we know that they was two different people smoking stacks. So that movie was very good. I'm not ashamed. I watch all of the Ratchet shows. Okay, I don't know what channel you mean. I hate Jayla got fired. Jayla didn't do enough in the last. I'm glad Jayla, Tasiki, Biggie. I'm glad all of those girls are gone. I'm tired of seeing them. Like, next, I'm gonna want Scotty to leave. Like, and Big Lex get on my nerves too. My favorite scene was the calling of ancestors from the past and the future. Right. My Shy back on, and BMF. BMF was very good last week. And the Shy, I'm trying to stay into the Shy, but I've been kind of drifting away from it. It ain't been as good as it used to be. Mine too, Miss Toby. That was powerful. I still gotta watch it. Even the choice of colors was brilliant. Yeah, everything about it. That was a very well put together movie. It was a good movie. Like, I really enjoyed Sinners. And if y'all haven't seen it, like, take it from me. I have my attention span when it comes to movies and shit. The movie has to be either action packed or it's got to be some motherfucking educational for me to be in it. Otherwise, I zone off. Like, but I put my phone down and I watched that movie from beginning to the end. I did the same thing with Straw, and I really enjoyed Straw. So, but a lot of people didn't. So, and I guess if you ain't never been through nothing in life, you can't relate to Straw. But I saw family, I saw friends, even seen some of my sisters in some of the things that went on in that movie. And it could happen to anybody. You could be put in a situation. Straw is more on the mental health, um, because the whole situation just was. I ain't saying too much because some people still haven't seen it. So y'all, that's all I had. I just wanted to come through, kick it, show some love. I did 2 hours earlier today, so I can't really believe that I'm even here doing an hour of a show right now. Um, I was about to look at some. Okay, you said I can't watch Star. I heard it's very sad. I don't feel like crying. So Jessica, I will say if you're not in the best headspace, then no, don't do it. But if you feel up to it, I will watch it earlier in the day just so you get your mind off of it. It's nothing that'll have you like really ready to go fight the police, but it's some tearjerker moments that you can see. I didn't cry in any of Straw though, and I felt like the beef sector really drained my emotions. So when I was watching it more on the defense than like being open. But at the end, it all made sense to me. I'm trying to make up for that lost time. And I ain't trying to just come through with some bullshit and just be here to be here. I really like to engage and have it going on. I don't know anything about the Nottoway plantation, Miss Jean. I have to do some research. Yes, the one executive producer said they used a body feature called double body camera and shot Michael twice split screen, they said. I watched behind the scenes and they speak more on it. That sounds good. Miss Toby, I'm just going to say this. I was shocked by Straw. Yeah. We don't want to say too much, Miss Toby, but you want to really get into it. Like, do you still watch Housewives of Atlanta? I haven't watched from the last 3 seasons. I do. And I'm no joke. Right now is the perfect time to get back into it because the new girls is some shit. Britt Edie is a big ass liar. I love Kelly. Phaedra back and she reading the motherfucking girls. Drew Sidora then been borderline annoying, borderline okay. Shamia and Portia, the ups and downs of their friendship is crazy, but it's good to watch. This season, while a lot of people might not like it, hey ATL Gal, I'm enjoying it. Like I'm really enjoying the Housewives this season. I wish I could enjoy these shows enough to where I can come down here like James and give reviews, but I don't be wanting to talk about it. I'll put a quick something on TikTok, but that's about it. Like so. The Shy is good. I started from season 1 to catch up. The movie is extremely good, Sinners. Please go see it if you haven't seen it. Also, Michael is amazing and so talented in every movie where he's played John, where they unalive his family was great. Hey O.D.S, y'all missing this shit. Is it still going down over there on Shamar's? Because we was talking about it. Hold on. I'm gonna end up doing a redirect over to Shamar. Hold on. Oh, bitch, it's going down. Y'all, let's go. I'm about to redirect us to Shamar, y'all, so we can go over here. Lemon is arguing with, I guess that's Room Shaker. It's going down over there, y'all. And ain't that I want to leave, y'all. But I want to go, I want to get in the bed and I don't want to be talking too loud. This late at night. So I did want to just show my appreciation and come down here. I will be live again tomorrow. Well, later today, let's say. But we're gonna do a redirect to Shamar because that's the homie, and I want to see what's going on over there. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here and chilling with me. It's 165 of y'all. Can y'all go show some love to Shamar and let him know y'all I'm sending y'all over there. I ain't running and I ain't running from. Let me close out respectfully. Does anybody else have anything that y'all want to discuss or anything before I go? Because I ain't just gonna pack y'all up and run over there. I've never watched the Queensman. I'm gonna send y'all over there, Sage. I'm gonna redirect y'all. So you don't have to go nowhere and it's gonna redirect y'all. But before I go, I want to give 1 minute of closing and make sure everybody is good. I'm gonna redirect y'all lovely. If a mod want to drop the link, they can. Love you, lovely love. I hope you heard everything I said earlier, boo. Yeah, I'm about to go. I'm gonna listen. Please do more late night. Right now, because my promotion, I'm gonna be in training, so I can do a few of that. Let me drop the. Can a mod? Is it any mods even in here? I don't want to work y'all too much, Miss Jean or Miss. Y'all might not have the link. Let me go get Shamar's link. Hold on, y'all. And I would not be able to find it. Would you say opinionated? Yeah, Queen's Men, Tyler Perry show with Eva and all those sexy men. I've heard about it, and my mom watched it, but I just never watched it myself. Let me I gotta find Shamar's link, y'all. Hold on. My channel. And let me go to my history. Where my history? Here we go. All right, here goes Shamar's link. Share, copy, boom. Thank you, Miss 504. You beat me to it. All right, y'all. I'm about to do a redirect. I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming through. And thank you for the super chat. For the cash app. And Natural Beauty, thank you for the $2 super chat. Jeannie G, thank you for the $2 super chat. I'll see y'all later today. But I'm about to head over to Shamara's. Love y'all. Bye.